to like pause and skip to the next song, things like that with the little buttons on it.
Yeah.
Do your warm-ups, kids. But they're like the most comfortable carbon plated shoe I've ever worn. The workout today though is 16 miles. We're doing a 5-mile warm-up, 3 miles at goal marathon pace, 8-minute pace, 1 mile down, 2 miles at a 7:40 pace with 1 mile down, and then we're doing a 3 miles at 7:30 or 7:20 pace to finish off those intervals, then 1 mile down. Pretty sure that's 16. Do they want to park here? Nope. We are hydrating with G1M Sport. I've got 17 ounces here. I was gonna drop some stuff, but temperatures are pretty cool. So we're just gonna stick with the 17 ounces and manage that throughout the run. We have the bat belt locked up with the Go gels. We're doing a gel every 4 miles. I'm gonna be listening to an audiobook. Shout out to, I'll put the comment here somewhere on screen. Whoever recommended Between Two Worlds, I could be messing up the title of that too, but I'm gonna be listening to that for at least 2 hours today. So audiobook recs, always recommended. Drop them in the comments. Yeah, so it's a beautiful day. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna do some warm-up miles. Nick's is gonna catch some early miles, and you'll see how this plays out. Also, I'm wearing like all white, so hopefully I don't poop my pants. So that's it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Now you know what it's like to watch your dad warm up for a long run. Just get jogging and.
Alright, I'll follow along.
Yeah, dude. 4.9 in, audiobook going. Just about to jump into the first 3 miles at goal marathon pace. Feel good, everything's smooth so far. Took my first mango gel at 4. Honestly, ready to rock. .2. Hard to judge. The GPS wasn't accurate, I think, for the first interval. So I ended up with like 8:30 and a couple of 8:20s. So I was really just trying to figure out for myself what 8-minute pace felt like. So we'll see. I'll try to just amp up, I think, in the next 2 to make sure I can hit it. But feeling good, just gelled again. 8 miles in, halfway, turned around. Those 3 were all uphill, so now we get some downhill. .8, about to jump into my last interval, 3 miles, pretty much 90% plus effort, give or take. We'll see. Meeting up with Nick again, so he'll be on the camera, and I'll just be cooking. Feeling good. Gelled 1 mile early, just so I didn't have to do it going into the next interval. Just switched to music. Fun times.
How we feeling?
Cooking.
close to the end in these workouts, you find a little bit extra in the tank. It's there, it's hiding, and you just have to access it. And that's something I want to get better and better about, and accessing it earlier and earlier.
That was the last 3. I think game plan was going 720, but I ended up doing like 650s pretty much. Give myself a little walkie walk, a little jog it in. That was good. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I could do some jogging. It's fun. 50 miles in the bag for the week. In retrospect, I wasn't hitting the first intervals right at that 8-minute pace. And I was blaming the GPS, but I honestly think I was just saving a little bit for the end. Which has always been kind of my downfall of not working hard enough in the beginning because I always want to finish strong. Which I need to get away from that so that I blow up more, but actually get better throughout a workout. 16 miles, 2 hours, 24 minutes, average 9-minute pace. But we could check the splits. First 5, about, I don't know, maybe like 10-20 average pace. As soon as I jumped in with the fast ones, 8:31, 8:45, 8:20. Yeah, those are like kind of miserable if I'm aiming for an 8-minute pace. First recovery was a 9:10. Yeah, and then I got better at the second intervals. 7:33, 7:31s. Oh, only 2 there. So 7:33, 7:31, 9:42 down, and then the fast 3 were 7:01, 6:50, 6:41, and then I just did a 10:30 to finish. So nailed the end. Didn't necessarily have, honestly, just the confidence to do the first interval as I was planning, but all in all, 50-mile week. That's 4 weeks in a row of building. We'll do 1 week down, and then we get into the meat of the operation. Thanks for the book rec. I got like, I don't know, 2.5 hours into between 2 fires. It's great. Mystical demons, people getting their heads chopped off. Horror, I'd put in the genre. Good listen so far. Yeah, we'll recap a little bit more probably back at the casa. That's good. That's good.
Sweet.
Do I walk away?
So that's where we're going to wrap it up. That was 50 miles in the 4th week of my training block, 13 total towards Wineglass, 3:30. Obviously, you can subscribe here to keep tabs on kind of my progress, but you can obviously follow me on Instagram and Strava. You can get pretty much every workout, all the intervals, all the splits, everything I'm doing. Kind of keep tabs on if I am holding pace. Peace. I think we'll use the one before that. I don't know. We'll see.